Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sin.
And Nate2454.
Be sure to follow us over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. Join the discussion over on Discord, link in the description below. And if you're enjoying the videos, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit that bell for notifications. Before we begin, be sure to check out parts 1 and 2 to get our thoughts and feelings about the rest of the Horde, because this episode's all about the one character, the main character, our favorite little cat girl, Catra. People think it's Adora and She-Ra, but really, we all know Catra's the main character of this show. So without further delay, on to part 3, Catra. So, Catra, the last final bad guy.
The final bad guy.
It's so crazy. There's no reason why she shouldn't be. This is what I said this in the final episode and review, but I still think this would be cool. Hordak, he's choking her out because that's how it ended with her being choked out. And she's like, no, please don't send me to Be Silent. Oh, I'm not sending you to Be Silent. I'm just taking care of you now. And oh, he's killing her.
Yeah.
Then Scorpia runs in there and saves her.
Yeah.
And so in that act of doing that, defied, so they all basically defected. Scorpia, she takes her crew, maybe some armaments and some things, and they become that third faction. We were talking about that where they're not on the rebellion, but they're not with the Horde either. So now they have this weird side faction to deal with, what's their plan? And maybe Catra is more like Shadow Weaver than she believes. Oh, I got to get back at Hordak now.
Yeah, exactly.
But are you willing to help the rebellion to do it?
Exactly. That's how it's all going to come down.
See how cool that sounds?
Yeah, now it's like a standoff between everyone. Yeah, because even if Adora is we're all going to attack Hordak, she's still not going to trust Catra to do what she's supposed to do.
Here's the thing. Catra and Scorpia, I would imagine that they have soldiers under them that are loyal to them.
Yeah.
I would imagine that. Especially Scorpia, she's been a force captain a longer time than... If she says, hey, we're leaving, Hordak has gone nuts, he's going to kill us all, I'm pretty sure that they would splinter her off. Mm-hmm. And she would have her own...
And that's what I would like. I would like a human horde army to go with Catra, and then, like I said, and then eventually Hordak gets fed up with it
and makes robots,
and Trapta makes some robots.
See, there you go, and that's why the Horde army, you had a bunch of android robot people.
Yes,
that would be cool.
Yes.
So now we have this. Then you can just do stuff with them struggling with their own army, and then those people will be like, "Well, how do we get fed?" And then Catra will be like, well, I'll figure it out. And she's and Scorpion and them have to work together to able to control their team, keep them happy, keep them fed, keep them fighting.
Exactly. And then we can have that cool thing where Catra's the commander, we can make Scorpia the lieutenant, and then the actual captain will be Lonnie.
Yeah.
And then there you go. And Lonnie will give the orders. She can kind of be Scorpia could be the buffer between the two, and then
Catra could be the leader. Like the supreme leader.
The supreme leader, yeah.
I could just see stories in my mind. Let's say they had that little kind of maybe truce. They're having a big battle. Scorpion's people are supposed to come in and be that cavalry, and then she just turns away. And then the Adora can be like, you bastard!
Or maybe they take over Hordak's base, and they find some really powerful technology, and then Adora's like, hey, what are you doing, Catra? And she just freaking takes it and just...
Yeah. See, there's so many cool little betrayals, backstabs, or there could be times where They thought they were going to fall, and then Catra comes in and saves them. Oh, I did this so Hordak didn't have this control point. I don't care about you, but she did it because she did care about her. There's all kinds of little things you can do.
Or could you imagine if Adora betrays Catra?
For the better of the rebellion?
For the better of Bright Moon. And
that'd be beautiful.
They're like, oh, Bright Moon's under attack, and then she's her forces are pinned down, and Adora just...
goes to Bright Moon.
Oh my goodness, and Catra would just be like...
With the sword of the Damocles will cleave you in two. You abandoned your men. It'd be cool to see, but that's real drama and real. I don't know if this show has it. I don't know if these writers have that.
See, again, when we go back to what we said in our first thing, we don't know if this is supposed to be kitty fun, or is this supposed to be serious?
I think The Last Airbender, I know we talked about that, made that perfect line of seriousness, of people being enslaved. I mean, it was the third episode. They went to the air temple and there were skeletons everywhere because they killed all the airbenders. Exactly. They didn't freaking send them to Beast Island.
When Zuko was talking to his father in that war council, they're like, oh, we'll send our fresh recruits against these veteran earthbenders. Yeah,
because they had the fire in their bellies. They're like, no, but they're going to get killed.
They're going to get killed.
Because they don't know what they're doing. And then they didn't care that they're sacrificing all these soldiers.
Yeah, exactly. And then also with the Earth Nation, on the flip side, they were going to capture people that want to fight and put them in Fire Nation army.
Yeah.
And then send them off against the Earth Nation fight.
Yeah, so they're basically killing their own people.
Yeah.
See, they're showing that there was war is a horrible thing
on both sides, and people were bad. I want that in this show. Like you said, I want this drama of a battle and wars But then we have stupid D&D episode where they're talking about strategy.
Where their strategy to attack this tower that's within eyesight of the tower.
They probably hear them.
They see them. They have these cannons and they don't fire on them. It's so stupid. Did you notice how they had a bunch of tents? It's like, oh, they have soldiers.
Soldiers.
And then the only people fighting were the princesses.
I know. It's like they're too worried to get their soldiers hurt. Or the real reason they don't want to draw the animation.
Yeah, they don't want to draw it. They do what they did in season 1. They'll zoom the camera out to the sky and you hear the battle. You don't get to see it.
Yeah.
It's like in what was that show where like, oh, this battle's so amazing, but they're not showing it. They just
it's I think it was South Park.
Was it South Park? Like, oh my god, it's so amazing, and like you don't get to see it.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, and the guy, did you see the guy's face? Like, oh my gosh, you see that explosion? Oh my gosh,
the camera's pointed at him instead of what the action is. That's what they do. It's so damn cheap.
I know, it's so bad. And yeah, I want that. I want that in the series.
Let's say I'm assuming, but this show's dumb. I would love the whole Scorpia saves Catra from being choked out.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she'll get knocked out and then she'll just wake up and she'll be in Beast Island.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, and speaking about Catra herself, without probably our idea of her splintering off, do you think Catra's a long-lost princess? The princess of her cat people?
Maybe.
Because technically Entrapped is a princess, but she doesn't have a rune stone, but were her parents kings and queens? It's so weird.
See, this is the thing. Is
she a magical princess?
Yeah. Are you? Because I'm guessing there might be.
She's Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon. That'd be kind of funny seeing her in a Sailor Moon outfit. But
all super girly.
Is it by lineage or by power?
Like, did she have a rune stone?
Yeah, exactly. Because I feel like maybe Scorpio is by lineage. Like, oh, I am a princess, but I don't have like power. You know, and then there's some princesses that actually have like, oh, I'm freaking can shoot water and do all this other stuff.
Because it makes no sense that Catra's the only cat girl in this world.
Yes. Unless
she came, like how Adora just showed up, you know. But I'm thinking Catra must have a people. Maybe they live on Beast Island. Maybe Hordak did something where kidnapped their princess. If you guys join this war, I'll kill her. And they're like, oh, we'll stay out of the war. Regardless of what happens, we'll just stay on our island. So maybe that's why the cat people haven't been part of this battle of any kind.
It may make sense. And also might show where the lizard people come from.
Yeah, because there's only one.
There's only one. So I'm thinking maybe it's from Beast Island.
It would be cool if she gets sent to Beast Island and it's not bad at all and they have their own villages and everything and she gets like reunited with her people. How great would that be? And it's like not scary at all.
It would be a nice therapy session for her to kind of refocus her life.
Because it'd be cool if she had like brothers and sisters and stuff. How cool would that be? Then she'll have that family she never thought she had.
Exactly.
And then maybe she won't have to have those external, like, oh, I need to have Adora love me. Yeah. Oh, then Scorpio. Maybe she can just find her family and be happy with her family.
Yeah. You know what I really would wish? I know, again, they probably hate this idea because Noelle would hate this. But to maybe even explain, like, why she has these feelings for Adora and be like, oh, as cat people, we have these attachments to humans.
Yeah.
Like, we feel like once you meet your attachment, you are...
And it's not like a sexual,
yes,
I want to be with you physically kind of love. It's like, I care about you, I want to be around you. Like,
yes, like, kind of like how animals do have that feeling with dogs. Yeah.
Dogs and cats, they have an affinity for their owners. Dogs more so than cats, but they have like that attachment.
And that would be kind of cool because then she'd kind of be like, oh, that's why I'm like so freaking crazy. Like sometimes when I get mad.
Yeah, it's not a physical love, but I don't even know how to deal with this because I've never had any one of my own kind explain this to me.
Exactly.
They'll never do that. She's mega lesbians before her.
I know, but it would be so good.
It would be cool. It would make sense too.
Yeah, because it reminds me of Mass Effect 2 with Grunt because he was like lab born. And he's like, when he got like of age, he's like, I feel this anger. I don't know what to do with it. I feel like I want to break something. And
he didn't have a father or an older brother or an uncle. He didn't have anything for him.
And then he talks to Rex, and he's like, oh, you're going through you're right. Like you're becoming.
Yeah, you need to go beat some stuff up.
Yeah, exactly.
Go fight some giant worms.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that, where it's like, oh, you're getting to this point now where you're feeling this attachment, and now since your owner has left you, you feel this anger, this rage.
Yeah.
And this is how you're going to deal with it. I would love that. It would give her that healing that she needs.
She needs some healing.
Yes.
And she needs to be able to face Shadow Weaver and Adora and not feel anger and hatred.
Yes.
But like, things went down. They didn't work out the way I wanted to, but I let it all go. Wouldn't it be great for her to just become just Catra? Not Catra wanting to get Adora or Catra who hates Shadow Weaver. Just Catra being Catra.
Exactly. And then if you still want her to be a lesbian, she can end up with Scorpio because she can be like, hey, I figured some things out. You're a really good friend to me, and
you actually care about me, and then they can actually grow from there and beyond an infatuation to an actual you care about me.
Exactly.
I think Catra can go in so many different directions, but they do the stupid where she just I don't know how she's gonna get out of that room. I'm pretty sure she's gonna just get sent to Beast Island, which is stupid.
Exactly, and then most likely Scorpio will get wind of it, send her team
to go rescue her, and then she gets there and everything's just fine. Oh, hi guys!
Yeah, that would be
she has like a flower thing on. It's like, oh, it's great here. And like, oh, come meet my family.
Exactly. It would
like they're all ready for a battle, and there's nothing.
Exactly, and they're like, oh, they have their guns and everything, and they're just like, dude, everything's fine. Like, let's go meet our elder, and the elder's like, oh yeah, welcome to
the Beast Island. Whatever you guys do on your thing, we have nothing to do with your war, and we don't care.
Exactly.
So that would be kind of funny. I think that would be a really cool little juxtaposition. Them getting like A team ready, like just strapping on all their gear and stuff. And this no battle.
Especially Scorpio, because she could be so like overdrafted.
Oh, she's gonna want to kill everything in her way. Still kills the old man. You bastard. Crimson Saint here. Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single upload. If you have any tips or story ideas, hit us up on Twitter at C15 Podcast, or better yet, join our Discord server, link in the description below.